Hello chess lovers, I have a fantastic game for you played by Mikhail Tal against Robert Forbis. The game was played in 1988 in Chicago. Let's see how the game went on. Tal started with e4, c5 by Forbis, Sicilian defense, knight f3, d6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3 and g6. Black goes for dragon variation. Bishop e3, bishop g7, f3, knight c6, queen d2, black castles, and bishop c4. Mikhail Tal goes for this razor-sharp Yugoslav attack. Knight d7, h4, and Tal is starting an attack on the king side. Knight b6, bishop b3, knight a5, h5, trying to open up the h file and target black king. Knight c4, queen e2, knight takes e3, queen takes e3, and knight takes b3. Black is exchanging his knights with these dangerous bishops, and now black has a strong bishop pair. Bishop d7, white castles queenside, and a dubious decision by black e6. Well, actually rook c8 looks more natural, but instead we see e6, which is weakening the d6 square, and also this gives white an easy chance to target black's king side. Here comes f4. White is planning to bring the pawn to f5 square. Queen b6 and f5. G takes f5, e takes f5, king h8. Now comes rook f1. White is threatening f6 and winning the bishop. Bishop takes d4, rook takes d4, e5, and now comes a strong move by Mikhail Tal. You can pause the video and try to find his next move. As you can see, the rook on d4 is attacked, but Tal is not going to move that rook. He plays queen h6, sacrificing the rook. Black captured on d4. By the way, if a move like e takes d4, then after queen f6 check, king g8, white can play h6 and black king is getting checkmated. Let's go back. After queen h6, we see queen takes d4, queen f6 check, king g8, and now comes another amazing move, knight d5. Well, if you play h6, then already black has this defensive resource, queen g4, covering the g7 square. Instead, Tal played knight d5. Now the threat is knight e7 checkmate. Now you can't accept the sacrifice and capture on d5 because after queen g5 check, king h8, white can play h6. The threat is queen f6 check. You have to give up your queen and it's over. White is winning. Let's go back. After knight d5, we see rook e8, which is a bad move. A better move was placing the rook on c8, opening up a space for the king to escape. But this rook e8 move is blocking the king's path. Here comes queen g5 check, king h8. Well, if king f8, then queen h6 check is winning. If king g8, then knight f6 check, followed by queen takes h7 checkmate. Let's go back. After queen g5 check, we see king h8, and now comes h6. White is simply threatening to checkmate black king. e4, opening up the queen's diagonal, and now comes f6, blocking this diagonal. Rook g8, but now comes another amazing move by Mikhail Tal. You can pause the video and try to find his next move. Ready? Tal played queen g7 check, sacrificing the queen. Black captured on g7. Here comes h takes g7 check. Of course not f takes g7 check, because after queen takes g7, h takes g7, king takes g7, black has two extra pawns. But instead, Tal played h takes g7 check, king g8, and here comes this fantastic knight e7 checkmate. What a beautiful checkmate by Mikhail Tal. Your comments and questions, please. What do you think about this mighty attack by Mikhail Tal?